Hey there, Chris Vicente from Success Pilot, and back again. If you recall in yesterday's video, I told you that I would share my personal habits or daily habits for personal growth. And so today's going to be a very quick video, but I want to stress how important creating habits of personal growth and development are, not only for your business, but just for your life in general, to help enhance the relationships, to help enhance the mentality of wealth and the mentality of health, right? To help you get to the next level, to help you embrace more success into your life. And so, if you remember, in previous videos that I made, where I talked about how to really transform energy, and there's a couple of ways that you can go about doing it, right? And one of the main ways is implementing a structured activity to where you turn those actions that you do every day and you make them habits, right? And they get embedded in your subconscious mind. And so the better that you get and the more powerful and the more habits that you build and the stronger that those habits are, the more effortless it becomes, right? And the more productive you become in your business, in your daily interactions, right? And so here are the five habits, the 5 things that I do daily. So number 1 is the morning meditation. In a previous video, I shared with you a morning meditation that I do that's 30 minutes every day. I have the link to it below if you've missed that video. Make sure to watch it, because that's really how I show you how to manifest desire in your life, right? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is to listen to audios and listen to audiobooks every day and in your downtime. And so whenever I have downtime, or whenever I have the ability to have, my headphones in my ears listening to an audiobook or listening to a personal development audio, I do. So whether it's, if you've heard Zig Ziglar, he refers to it as automobile university. So when you're driving, right, rather than having the radio on, you have a book, an audio book on. Or if you're outside working in the yard, you're listening to an audiobook. If you're doing laundry, if you're cleaning the house, right? And you'll find that there's hours at a time each day that you can just be learning, right? Embedding this new knowledge and wisdom into your subconscious mind. And before you know it, you'll start speaking a lot of this stuff that you're learning, right? And with that, what's so crazy about it is that over the course of the last year, I've probably read or listened to about 80 or 90 books just in my downtime, without changing anything that I've done in my day, but just in my downtime, whether I'm driving or cleaning or whatever it may be doing, I'm listening to a book, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is read. So in addition to listening to audiobooks, it's important that you read daily, right? Because it's a different way of learning the material. It's a different way of allowing your brain to interact with it, and it's just another powerful way. So if you create a habit, I usually read 30 minutes before I go to bed each night. I'll have a book by my nightstand and I'll read daily. Number 4 is to attend events, whether they be personal development events, if there's events or seminars for your business that you may be involved with, or just in your profession or in your industry, do everything that you can to attend as many and every event possible, because it's a powerful way to connect with like-minded people that have the same inspiration and motivation as you, and you can make powerful connections, and you can begin to form friendships and masterminds that can help generate ideas and help literally you to have a breakthrough and you to take your business and your level of success, to new heights. So very, very powerful. And step number 5 is finding mentors that you can model, right? So finding mentors. And Whether it be somebody in person that you know that has achieved what you want to achieve, or many of my mentors don't even know that they're my mentor, right? People like Joel Osteen, who I religiously watch, no pun intended, religiously watch every Sunday, just because I love his message of prosperity and the message that he delivers to his, and he has a following of millions, right? Someone like Bob Proctor, who I'll go to his events, I'll attend his webinars, and I'll model what he does, right? People that you can relate to, that you can have a connection with, and they have what you want to follow them, you want to model them, and, take their advice and learn from them. And so at the end of the day, what it comes down to is making this a habit, right? In the beginning, is it going to be difficult to make the changes? Maybe. But you just have to continue to stay at it. You have to continue to make these incremental changes, these little things, because these are little things, right? We're not asking much here. And with many of these things, you're not changing anything that you're doing. So I just want to share with you a few great resources. I'll have them listed down below this video. For the morning meditation, I have the link to that video where I shared that. Audios and audiobooks. I am a very happy customer of Audible.com. It's a company, I think, that Amazon owns, but they actually allow you to purchase audiobooks at amazing prices. And they have, memberships that you can have where they give you additional audiobooks and things like that. Amazing source. Reading. I actually have my personal reading list of books that I recommend below this video, so check that out. I'm always adding to it daily. And on my Facebook page, I also have the very same thing. So follow me on Facebook, take a look at my reading list, and just, one of the things, one of the questions that people ask me sometimes is, well, how do you know what books to read, right? When you get in the mindset of personal development and growth, you'll notice that books will just pop out at you, or you'll be called to read a specific book at a specific time. For a perfect example is, this book literally was sitting on my shelf for 10 years, right? And then just one day, something called me to say to start reading that book, and it was the exact information that I needed to know to make progress inside of my business, right? So you'll listen to your intuition, because once you start having those sorts of intuitive ideas, you'll know that you're on the right path. You'll know that you're aligned with your purpose, and you'll feel it, right? So listen to that. And then the last thing is, we'll continue to share more resources as we go, right? To help you develop as a person. Now, you might be wondering, why are you focusing on all of this stuff? I maybe came across or joined your mailing list because I came across a business opportunity, an opportunity to make money, right? But I'm going to tell you that if you're just in it for the money, then you might not be in the right place, because what this is about is teaching you to become a better person. And it's not so much about what do I have to do to achieve these results. So many of us have the mentality that we have to do XYZ to get XYZ, right? And we'll go out there and we'll grind and we'll grind. But you know what I found? Is that if you're aligned with your purpose and with your vision, and you're living from a place of growth, of openness, of willingness, of desire, and you're focused on your goal, and you align with that first, it makes those actions that you have to do that much easier. And when I say easier, I don't mean that it's easy, but it's effortless, right? You can get into a state of flow and achieve results that you wouldn't even dream of achieving if you just went out there and worked for 18 hours a day, right? So think about that. It's not about what do you have to do. It's about who do you have to be to get the results that you want to achieve, right? And a powerful way to do that is through personal development, personal growth. And I've outlined here the habits, very simple habits that you can implement into your life on a daily basis. And I guarantee you, if you do it, you'll start to see your life transform, you'll start to see your bank account transform, and you'll start to get to a place to where you're aligned with your purpose and you know that you're living on purpose and doing exactly what it is that you were meant to do, right? So that's all that I have. I appreciate you. I thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.